This is the Vintage Story One Chunk Challenge. Each week, I generate a new one chunk world in Vintage Story. One chunk is 32 by 32 blocks. The settings are always the same, and the outcome is always different. I've generated the world. Let's go. All right, here we are. Here I am again. Last selection. Class Malfactor Forever. I made two changes. Let's stop right here. Let's talk about the two changes I made. And that is, it's permadeath. I made it so that we only get one life, and that's it. I don't know if that's the right choice. A lot of nice comments, a lot of like, hey, it doesn't matter, like keep spawning, I want to try it with just one, because then there's just something in my brain that if I know that the way out of this is to die, then I'm just like, oh, then I'll just die, right? Like the reason you don't die in the regular Vintage Story is because you could drop stuff really far away. Plus, you've used the temporal gear to put your location and you only get so many attempts at it, right? Like there's a bunch of things that make you say, hey, do not die, right? There's no skill loss. So that's one thing. But like in this one chunk, dying is nothing because then I just come back and then I don't have to worry about food. So I don't know. For me, it should have been something I did all along, I think. So that's the one change. One life, permadeath mode. And two, I changed the days of the month to 3. When we planted the trees last time, like the weight was real. So let's just see maybe a shorter day, because it's a shorter day, a smaller chunk. I mean, it's a smaller world. The days should be shorter, right? So let's try these two things and let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I've enjoyed the first two. I think this is an ever-growing challenge that will continue to evolve as Drax continues to get beaten by it. All right, let's get back to it. Hi, it's Drax. This is the part at the beginning of the video that everyone skips. For those of you that didn't jump forward, enjoy watching and listening. Might you consider supporting me further by visiting my Ko-fi or clicking on the join button on this video? All right, that's it. Back to the video. All right, trees. Wait, are these pine trees? Granite stones. Oh, lots of granite stones. You know what there isn't anything of? There's no water. Lots of sand to make one of these days we're going to get a bunch of sand or gravel and some water. One of these tries. I mean, if this is an all sand chunk, yeah, there's no metal tools, right? Oh. Copper bits. If this thing had water, this would be the one. Maybe there's water down there somewhere. Okay, let's make a shovel. What did I say last time? Like I took too long making someplace to hang out. All right, we need sticks. We are going to make a shovel this time. And the chunk may appear as though it doesn't have any animals, but I don't necessarily believe that's true. Like the chunk, as it goes along, starts spawning more animals. There's no dirt. 0 dirt. No dirt and no water. Like, come on, game. One little scrap of water. I mean, this is the most granite stones we've ever had. Come on, game. I'm going to live over here. Let's make a shovel. We should make 2 shovels. These are going to go real fast. Wait, what did I miss? It's hard to see the shovel. It's hard to see the outline. I'm not as handy as I used to be. First time I played this game, I didn't realize there was like, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't realize there was gonna be like progression. And so like, I thought this is how we'd make tools from now on. I'm going to dig in, right? This is gonna be really hard. How are we going to make a house without dirt? Someone was like, hey, Drax, you need to use packed dirt. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Wait, is there grass? Oh no, we can't start a fire. Oh, there is grass. It's not growing. That's not good. It'll grow. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. My hope is that there's some dirt somewhere down here. No. We're not gonna be able to, we guess we can make wood blocks. I guess we could cut down a tree and use the, I've never not had dirt. This is the worst this is the worst chunk ever. Well, I was also hoping like this might go deep, but like, oh my God, half the shovel is already gone. All right, well, this is fine. I'm feeling kind of rich. Axe head. With all of these stones. I've never had this many stones before. Never had this many stones. All right, there. Stick. Which one should we cut down? Small one? No, we need the wood. Let's take this one. And I've got an add-on that I didn't remove that just tells me how much is left on the remaining. What is it? It's like some kind of extra info mod, I think is what it's called. I love it. I love it. I want to know how much time I've got left. That should just be base game. Come on, it's a video game. I don't want to be guessing. And break the axe. It took half the axe. Well, there's going to be so many dudes. So many mole men dudes. I don't know. No clay, right? I was like, can we make cobblestone blocks? What can we make out of this? You can make nothing out of that. Oh, we should have... What can you make anything out of sand? Ingredient for light. Oh, these... I love these light mud bricks, by the way. Packed dirt. We need dirt for that. Plaster. Yeah. Yeah, these, if you get a chance, there's light mud bricks and dark mud bricks, and I love both of them. They're so much fun to make. You need clay, obviously. But I used them in a underground build I did not too long ago, and they're easy to build, and they just have such a great texture, and they give it a bit of a dungeon look underground, right? Especially with some torches. All right, I don't know... I'm interested to see like how fast the tree grows with the shorter days. Without grass, we can't build a bed. When do we think? We also can't start a fire. There's no food yet. I'm interested to see if what spawns in. This is gonna be zany. Literally can't start a fire without a piece of grass, right? All right, so this is our safety hole. But it's not going to be too safe, seeing that if it's pitch black. And you remember the first time I was standing, I was like, I'll be safe indoors. And then the mole men spawned inside because I didn't have a torch. Oh my God. Too classic, Drax. All right, so we've got 25 pieces of granite. That'll be our door. I mean, literally just need... The last time we were waiting to see a... Someone was saying you should turn it off so that you can fall off, because two things will happen. One, the mole men will fall off. Like people, they'll wander off the edge, I guess. We should try that. But I just feel like I would fuck up and fall off. The mole men aren't going to drop. The mole men are not going to drop grass. Put these trees down as we get them. I mean, this copper is pretty intriguing, but it's not enough, right? I don't, maybe this might be the other thing. There's been a lot of back and forth on like, what do we think in terms of like, I'm never going to make it out of the Stone Age, right? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And so do we evolve the challenge into like having it mod up a little bit so that we can make it work in a chunk? And I think sort of like after this last week's comments and the rules are set by me and I want it to be entertaining. So I don't want it to be the same thing over and over again. And it will be different every time because the chunk will be different. But like, we also want it so that like we can progress a little bit. There's been a couple of comments saying, hey, listen, Drex, why don't you make it so that the world expands? Like if you make it 3 days, you get more. If you make it 4 days, you get more. If someone knows of a mod that does that, I don't think it's possible, but that would be an amazing challenge, right? Like start even small, I guess start in the one chunk. And then after the first month or whatever, or this, I don't know, after a certain amount of time, you get another chunk. Boom, new land. Boom, new land, huh? Now, if you're a creator and you're like, I can do that. Can you at least give me credit and send me the video when you make it? I'm putting out pearls here. I mean, I guess can you put these back down? No, you can. They're not going to go anywhere. It's not enough, right? Not even close. I mean, I don't even know what the hell you do with it anyway. You don't have clay, so you're screwed. We talked about a challenge on an island, which I think is also something I'd like to do. There's like a million things I want to do, right? But the challenge on the island would be like, if you found clay, you're set. The problem is that like, it needs to be like a clay mine, right? I don't need any more rocks. This is what I'm hoping. As I'm tearing down all these bushes, I'm hoping there's like one little thing of water. But there's not. We would hear it sloshing. I mean, the good news is that there's grass. The bad news is it's not growing. Also, no animals have spawned yet. Oh shit, I'm doing the thing where I'm running too. Drax! I was thinking like, could you... I don't want to... I just don't think we're going to find anything. I think one of the chunks too would be amazing, that if you, like it's spawned with the chunk part of a cave, right? I'm doing little tests. I'm doing little test drills here. No, not with the axe, Drax. Okay, focus. I guess I didn't need to make 2 shovels. That's like I gotta think about my bag space. All right, we know this one doesn't go very far down. This is where it ends. Boom, boom. And I'm leaving them a little dip there. A couple people have said you need to install the butchering mod so you can make bone tools. And there's a part of me that agrees with that too. There's another great mod, by the way, if you're not playing with that one. We installed it on our server just recently, and I've been butchering all my animals, and this needs to find its way into the base game. It takes you can still do the animals the old way, right? Where you just slaughter them on the side of the road. But like getting the carcass, bringing it back, letting it hang, bleeding it out, cutting everything off, like it's such a rewarding experience. And it like takes it to it adds the like required multiple more steps of vintage story, right? It's a blast. It is a blast. All right, we got no food. This thing's not necessarily like when the night comes, we're screwed, right? We're gonna have no. I mean, unless this grass grows over here. Drax, what are you waiting on? Grass to grow. Can't believe that's what this is gonna come to. Well, the most sticks and the most stones, sticks and stones we've ever had. Hands down. Stick with the one. Stick with one shovel, Drax. Yeah, I just wish you could find like. Wouldn't it be great if like one of them like caved in and like you found a cool underground something? An underground something? Drax. Don't waste the sticks. Yeah, it's not. Oh. Oh. Look at it's really. It's the. Oh, is it going back the other way, Drax? Yeah. It's just from me standing in it. Wow. Wow. Like, how far will these trees get if the one day just zooms by, right? Will we get more grass growing in the granite sand, too? Boom, 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 boom. I don't think we're going to make it through the night. Because if the mole men start spawning and we don't have light, that means they'll start spawning in the places. I mean, I guess we just keep moving. That's going to be really... I mean, we've got enough to make some spears. Fight it out. Fight it out. Can I make a spearhead? I can. I love the spears in this game. Can we get through? Yeah, I don't think. Drax, do not take a piece of that grass out. Everything is precious. Yeah. I haven't really. I don't have a rhyme or reason to this, but like I think it's pretty clear we're not going to get lucky here. No dirt. You believe it? No bunnies this time either. No 5,000 bunnies this time. In case there are 5,000 bunnies. I'm just trying. I'm just clearing a little bit here to. Are those falling off the side? No. I don't need to cut down another tree. If we got one piece of glass, would be. Or if we got glass, if we got some glass, if we got one piece of grass, we'd be in business. I don't know if you can. I'm afraid to cut this piece of grass because. I don't remember if it will just get rid of it. I think it needs to be one higher, right, to produce a piece of grass. We can't take chances. Can't take chances. Boo. All right, we got a knife. The shovel has 2 durability on it. Where else do we want to clear? Not that one. How about this one? There we go. And then let's not create a weird... You could put it as high... Like, it needs to be... If those bunnies, which I don't think they're going to be bunnies. I don't think they're going to be bunnies. Okay. Should we make 2 spears? Missed one. I mean, technically, granite spears, we should make 3 of them. They're going to go so fast. All right, the sun is setting in the west. We literally need the grass to grow. So let's jump forward. I would sleep, honestly. Well, we're going to starve out. That's going to be the bigger problem. There's no food. There's 0 food. So even if by this time it feels like by this time in the last chunk, bunny rabbits had spawned. And I don't feel like this chunk has any animals attached to it. With my luck, it'll have, you know, wolves attached to it. We could kill wolves, right? And we could live off of those. All right, so let's just time lapse forward a little bit. I mean, it's going to start making the harmonica sound, and there's not a lot I can do about that. We're going to title this, We Watched the Grass Grow. There's a long shadow. Should I take a chance on one of these? Oh. All right. I mean, that just... Okay, we learned something new. I can never remember. So it said it was short, which means there is some grass in it. All right, now we can at least not die in the dark, right? I'm gonna come right back. Not having any bag space, I've gotten used to it. Of course. Like instantaneous. Hey! I mean, now we could build a fire, but there's really no reason to because we don't have any food. But this will stop the mole men from spawning in us. So we'll die in a small little... So 0 food. I mean, doesn't granite gravel have like some kind of... I still think you should be able to eat some bark, right? Oh, Drax, are you leaving grass on the ground? Come on, man. Still think you should be able to eat some bark, right? Or like scrape the moss off. I mean, moss has got some kind of property in it, right? It's got some kind of yummy property in it. I think it's hilarious. This is what I was talking about the whole time. I'm like, if we could get a chunk with a little bit of gravel in it, then you'll get these little gravel boulders, right? I mean, we can make tools for quite a long time this time. If it's not one thing, it's another, right? I still think... Hold on. Oh, don't. There's no reason to wave the torch around, Drax. Come on, like 1 piece of water? Not that like... I don't think you can pan food out of there, can you? Because that'd be amazing. Well, we get a fish. You know what I did learn out of the comments on the last couple of vids was someone was like, eating raw fish is better than cooked fish, which I did not know. So wait, is cooked fish just last longer? Like, why don't, like, seriously, we have 64 sticks? We have more sticks and more rocks than we know what to do with. The being able to put stuff on the ground, I've laughed at in the last couple of updates. I was like, oh, whatever. That's who stores stuff on the ground? This is Drax. Can I please store it on the ground now? Oh, I missed a seed there too. Oh, it's because I don't have any more room. Oh, we put it in my hand. That's a big no-no. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, you take a hunger rate 20% when you've got something in your offhand. So if you're trying not to starve to death, pull it out of your offhand and then the hunger rate's fine. That would have been nice too. I didn't know that until just recently, and someone shared it with me, and I was like, oh my God, how many times like could I have saved myself, right? How many times could I have saved myself? Unfortunately, I think this is going to end in day one. I mean, unless by some chance animals start spawning, we're SOL. Do 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 do. Through the night? Through the night? I think through the night. I'll see you on the other side. We're going to be starving out. Maybe we make it to the morning before we die. We can see if the trees grow. Maybe. Maybe. All right, the sun's up. And we're dying. As you can hear from the noise outside, there's still a ton of friendly mole men. I just wonder, we went back and forth in the comments on whether they'll despawn or not. This is where someone was like, you should have the world so that they can walk off, so they'll disappear. Because that's usually what happens, right? They walk off and they just disappear, but they can't walk off. So do they ever despawn, I think is the question. So I put down the shovel. What else could we put? Can we stack this grass? We could do that. Let's grab the shovel, and then let's just run out here and take a look. I mean, it's game over. This usually puts 20 dudes on my head. There we go. Hey guys. I mean, I guess we could kill them. Do. Should have made more than 2 of them. All right, there's one down. Oh, the other one's a crawler. Oh, Drax, you gotta hit him. Oh, Drax. Hey, look at that. How did I not grab the spear? Look at the other one. He's like confused. Wait, why can't I grab the spears? Why aren't they picking up? That was weird. It's because I jinxed myself. I'm like, oh, the other one's a crawler, so. Did you see him double hit on it? Oh, Drax. Shit. I forgot. Well, I'm dying anyway, right? Hey, what do you mean? Really hard to make a hit when you're like moving sideways. All right, he's gonna have a Twinkie on him. No. We'll sprout in one day. Did the grass come back? 187 hours. Seriously? Oh, God. This has been a delight. This has been a delight. It's so nerve-wracking dying. Can I even get this with the current shake I've got going on? Of course, he doesn't have anything on him. One more here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stop shaking so much. I can't see that. All right, let's just take in the world. We're really close now. This one, if there would have been water with a little bit of fish in it, I think we could have gone, right? Player Drax Fantastic forgot to eat. Congratulations, you've died. Fantastic time, though. I feel like I'm feeling a lot more confident in the beginning. I love how you still move your arms and stuff when you're dead. I'm feeling a lot more confident in the beginning. I look forward to the next one. I hope you're enjoying the series. Please leave me all of your thoughts I love all the comments. Please continue commenting and giving me your ideas. I'm not just like, oh, whatever. Like every single one of them, I think, okay, we could do that. We could make that change. As always, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.